Hi guys, I thought I'd shoot this quick video because as a lot of you know, we've been running a lot of Google ads for Locksmiths. So what we've been doing is installing our AI smart system, where what I'll do is I'll run through that system now in case you're not familiar with it. And then what's the reason I'm shooting this video is because I've had a lot of people contacting me and wanting to work with me, but unfortunately their Google My Business profile has been suspended or discontinued for whatever reason, and that stops them from getting a Google Ads account. So when you go to sign up to Google Ads, they either, it depends if you're in America or depends on the state, but a lot of them are requiring additional paperwork such as a license and the home services certificate. So what I wanted to do in this video is show you an alternative to Google Ads, what you can start doing if you can't get approved on Google Ads. So if you're not familiar with the system that we're using at the moment for many locksmiths, helping them generate more leads, more phone calls, more jobs and more revenue, what I'll do now is I'll just run through that. So what we do is we run Google Ads. If you don't know what a Google ad is, it's basically when someone types in, say, for example, locksmith in your area, say Locksmith, New York, an ad pops up on the top of the search results. Someone clicks on that ad and you get charged. And then the idea is obviously the job that you do is worth a lot more than the amount you get charged for that click. But the reason our system's unique is because we use AI to split test the ad copy. So what we do is we run two different ad copies side by side. So in other words, 100% of the traffic gets divided between two different ad copies. Now, whichever ad copy gets the best results, in other words, books in the more jobs, gets the cheaper cost per click and more conversions, we then run that ad copy. In this case, let's say it's B, and then we would introduce a new ad copy trying to beat the control, trying to beat this ad copy. And then that's a continuous ongoing thing that we run to continuously get the cost of the click cost per click down, cost per conversion and cost per job down. And those ads, what the important part is those ads run to a high converting locksmith website that get the click that gets the call. So you want a nice big call button on there, and obviously we install our pixel and everything so we can track all of the calls that come through and everything like that. And as a byproduct of that, you get more calls, more leads and more jobs, more revenue. And then as a byproduct of that, you get more reviews, because what we recommend is every single job that you do, you then get a review from that customer, and that's going to help you build up your profile organically as well. So you will start appearing in the maps listing once you get those reviews going. Now, a lot of locksmiths are getting suspended and removed from that maps listing, and that's preventing them from getting a Google Ads account. So what I want to do is show you another service that you can install, or we can help you with, that's going to get around that. So it's basically using SEO. So the first thing you want, if you're going to do organic marketing, so SEO, the first thing you should realize is that it's going to take a lot longer. So with this system, you're going to get up to top spot instantly. So as soon as we go live with your ads, your ads are going to be seen the same day, and you're going to be the top of Google. Obviously, you've got to pay for that. You're going to pay every time someone clicks your ads, but it's an instant way to start getting jobs into your business and get those reviews and get this flywheel going. So that's the system that we've been successfully installing. So if you have got a working Google Ads account and you haven't been banned from GMB or anything like that, there'll be a link in the description where if you want to chat with me or my team on how to get this installed, we install it within 7 days, because we've got to do a bit of research, keyword research, things like that, set up the Google Pixel, all the technical stuff, and then we manage your account for you. So we don't do everything for you. You don't really need to change anything in your business. So now I'm going to show you an alternative to doing this if you don't want to run Google Ads or you're having trouble. So let me jump over to, well, first I want to show you that you need a content rich website really to be running Google Ads. So you need, if you've just got a one-page website, let's say this is just your one-page website, you're really going to struggle ranking it in there by SEO, by organically, because Google prefers if you've got a content-rich website that's going to help people. So this is an example of the websites we build. And as you can see, if I click on residential, for example, we've got all of these tabs that you can open up and they're all filled with content. So this is really what Google's looking for. So each of these pages could be targeting a specific keyword. So say home lockout or installation, whatever. We can target these with these little mini pages that are targeting various keywords. So we're not just going after one keyword here, we're going after many different long tail keywords. And that's the same for commercial as well. We've got all of this content here. All of these tabs are clickable. So let's say someone was looking to get a panic bar installed or a fire exit lock. That would be all the content there that would help you rank. So that's the first thing you really need to, we're starting from the base here. And if you want to have a chance of ranking, you do need a content rich website. So if you want help, if you'd like us to build one of these websites for you, again, there's a link in the description. We can get this up and rocking and rolling for you pretty quickly, just so you've got your base to build from. If you've got your own website, just start adding content to that website. So now I just wanted to tell you what to do. Well, not tell you what to do, but show you what we've been doing that is getting results. So this is, like I said, ranking organically. Now, realistically, if you want to rank a website organically, you need 5 to 8 months. Now, I know that sounds like a long time, but this method that we use, it does, the thing about it is once you get there, you stick at the top. Like this is not one of those methods where, you might work with a SEO company and they'll get you to the top of Google within a month. The problem with that is they're using sort of black hat strategies that are then just going to see your website bounce back down to 10th position or page 2 within a few weeks, because they're just sort of boosting the website rather than actually building a long-term strategy. So I'm going to show you the strategy which we've been doing, which works really well. So there's 3 key parts to it. So the first part is the content, which I've just kind of touched on just now. So I'll put 1 there. And then number 2, oh, mouse got stuck then. Let's get rid of that. So number 2 is we want backlinks. And then number 3, we want on-site SEO. So I'll just put on-site SEO. Okay, now I'll just run through this. So like I said, I've just covered a little bit of the content just now. So you want to be starting really with a 10-page website, 10 pages minimum really. So if your website is just 2 or 3 pages, you are going to struggle. So if you've got a website at the moment, don't worry and think, oh, you need a new website. Just start adding content to it. The easiest way to do that is just to create a blog section on your website, and then every month add a blog post or a content page, like targeting a specific keyword. So what we found is the best strategy for this is adding, like when you add a page, you don't just want to add 200-300 words. You want 1,000 words per article. Now we found, I'll just put PA there for per article. Now we found that these long form articles rank better, because like you'll be able to help people in there. Now within this, you're basically not trying to sell in this content. All you're doing is just you could document one of your jobs. You could do like a case study, how you've helped a customer secure their home. You could talk about improving home security. You could talk about how a car key is duplicated. So many things you could write about. Like I said, you're not trying to sell here. You're just trying to give Google some content to work with. So 1,000 words per month this is. So we found that's a nice balance, just to add one article per month of 1,000 words. You don't want to split that up into 3 articles of 300 words or whatever. You just want one really good article per month. And we found that's really sort of a good balance, and that's been working well for us. Now, backlinks, what backlinks are, is basically you've got your website here. This is your website, right? And then backlinks are basically other directories. You might have a locksmith directory here. You might have a home business directory here. Then you might have, like a trade review sort of website, check a trade as we got in the UK, things like that. And then on here will be a link to your website. Some of these websites you might have to pay for. So not all of them are free websites. But having these links pointing back to your website is called a backlink. And what that does is it drives up the authority of your website. So the more of these that you've got, and the thing about them is they have to be quality. So what we call them high authority websites. So the more of those quality websites you've got linking back to your website, what that does is it shows Google that your website's got authority, and that it's that it's like a real business. You haven't just thrown up a one-page website and hope for the best. You're building a structure almost like a spider web around your own website, which is going to you will get some traffic flowing through here, so people will obviously land on these sites, click through to your site, but you'll find that you'll get more benefit from actually your website being pushed up in the search rankings rather than the flow through from these sites. So don't think of these as places to get work. Of course you will. Some of them you'll pay for, and they might be profitable. But the real trick here, the real strategy, is to build your authority here. Now, what we found again with this is adding 10. I'm going to put HA for high authority backlinks per month. Now, how do you get backlinks? So there's a lot of ways. There's obviously people who offer backlinks, but you've got to be really careful, because they'll offer you spammy backlinks, especially if you go to, somewhere like Fiverr. You'll probably get someone just off like spamming your link around the internet, which can damage your website. So what we do is we reach out to these high authority websites that are relevant to our industry, and then we manage to get our links on there. So we found 10 per month is also a good balance, because the thing is, if you went out and got 100 per month, then that's going to look a bit spammy, and you might get deranked for doing that. So what this is all about being natural to the algorithm. We want to show Google that we're an actual human being and that we're doing things properly. So we're adding a nice content-rich page every month of 1,000 words or more. I'll put or more there, because it doesn't matter if it's 2,000 words. That's even better. And then obviously you've got your 10 backlinks per month. And then the on-site SEO is basically just about like the header titles and all the on-site stuff. So some of those things might be your keyword density. This is how many times you mention the keyword in your actual website. It could be like your headers and header tags. that they're correctly optimized. It could be your image tags. So when you upload images to your website, you want to make sure that they have like a description with the keyword in, things like that. And then you also want all of your meta titles. They call it SEO or meta titles. These are basically when someone searches for a locksmith, they're going to see a list of results in the Google, and then this is your title. So you want to make sure that that's optimized as well. And there's a lot of other stuff as well that you can do here, which I won't get into, but it's things like removing dead pages, fixing links, making sure any pages are, making sure you've got internal links as well. So Google likes to see that, you know, if they land on your homepage, they're able to just click through to your contact page, because that all improves the customer experience. So this is the basic strategy. And like I said, this can take 5 to 8 months. Now, what we can do for you, let me see if I can remove this. Can I remove? Yeah. So I'll just remove this for a second. What we can do for you is we've got a service where you can get, oh, I don't know what happened there, where you can get all of this done for you. So it's a 5-month project. So 5 months. Now, the best part about this is we are obviously, our main focus is Google pay per click, but we've realized that a lot of people do need help with the SEO as well. And not everyone wants to spend money on ads. So what we've done is we've come up with an offer where you only pay us 50% as a down payment. Okay. And then after the 5 months of working on your website, doing all what I've just mentioned, so we'll do the content every month, so you'll get 1,000 words of content every month. We do all that for you. Then we give you 10 of those high authority backlinks every month. And by the way, we give you all reports that we're doing this, so you can see that we're actually doing what we say we're going to do. And then what we'll do is we will do all the on-site stuff as well. Every single month, we'll be making sure that all of your website is optimized. So there's a 50% down payment. Then what we do is we only take the other 50% of this payment once at the end of 5 months. Okay, when you're actually on the first page of Google. So we'll agree on some keywords in the beginning. Then once you are actually on the first page of Google, so number 1, okay, on the first page, then we take the remaining 50% payment. Now, what happens if we don't hit that target within 5 months? Okay, well, as we're obviously incentivized to make this work for you, we continue working on your website for free, even if it takes 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, which it won't, because obviously we're doing the best we can with the, you know, the organic strategy. Then what will happen is once we finally get there, then you can pay the remaining 50%. Now, as a bonus for this offer, what I'm also going to do, which is pretty crazy, but I'm going to throw in one of these websites as well. So if you don't have a website yet, or you feel like your website's not quite up to it, then I'll throw in this website as well, and we'll add the content to this website. We'll do all the on-page SEO, and we'll do the backlinking. So this is basically, the way to think about this is basically a complete like launch. Like this is like a 5-month project. So this is really not for people who want results tomorrow. This is for people who think, okay, you know, you're a sensible business person. You want to build a long-term business where you're actually going to stick at the top of Google. And the reason I've done this 50% payment offer, which is literally a no-brainer with the free website, is because I want you to know that I'm invested in this as well. So we don't want to just take your money and say, oh, good luck, hope you get to number 1. We'll obviously be working on your website every single month to try to get you this result. And then obviously once we get you there, then you can pay the final. And by the time you get there, you know, you'll be making money anyway, so it's all going to pay for itself. So it's kind of like a no-brainer for anyone who wants to either start or launch or grow their locksmith business. Maybe at the moment you're trading, but you're not quite getting the amount of work you would like. This is for you. So like I said, we haven't taken any of the focus away from our main strategy, which is our AI system. So all the people who have signed up for that, don't worry, this is not like I'm switching direction. This is just because I want to help the people that have been banned from Google Ads, or they can't get approved or anything like that. So I'm not switching direction with the business. All I'm essentially doing is helping people get more jobs with their locksmith business, whatever means possible. And I believe that this is the best way because it's been working for us. So it flat out works. So there's a link in the description if you want to book a call with me or my team to get this up and running, get it going for you. All we say is turn up to the call. There's no pressure to buy anything on the call. But if you book a call and don't turn up, then you won't be offered another call. And if you book a call and don't show up, and then try and book another one, you'll just be instantly rejected because it's wasting our time. I take time out of my family to answer these calls, and so do my team. And by not turning up, you're just disrespecting everyone. And you know, what's the point of that? If you actually really want to get results, then this is only for serious people. So that's it. You know, if you've got any questions as well, leave them in the comments. And the link's in the description and in the comments area to book a free call with me where I can go through, we can see if you're a good fit for this, and I can tell you, can answer any questions you might have. And again, if you prefer to just do the quick method of getting results immediately with your business and getting those Google ads up as quickly as possible, you can also just book a call for that as well. Using the same link, and we can chat about that.